we can do, you know, if this is a problem, we have faulty foundation, many of you already know what needs to happen. You know, just on its own, looking at this, the metacarpal phalangeal joint area are not exactly engaged into the mat, especially at the base of the index finger. And so that just kind of starts. Go ahead and put your hand down on the, you know, just on the table and do like this. What happens is most of our weight bearing is on the carpal bones. We have 10 carpal bones in there. Now what's interesting about that is that when the weight bearing is not active and engaged, these carpal bones are interesting little structures. There's 10 of them in the wrist. And they're asymmetrically shaped, little odd little shaped little bones that lie very nicely, neatly up against one another. And when we do things like repetitive tasks, we'll talk about it in a little bit, they get pulled out of their normal balanced alignment. So although the article in New York Times says, well, yoga is bad, we don't be doing it, it's dangerous, living is dangerous, and we're stressing ourselves all day long, and then we still happen to go do yoga, and we can make it worse. And then some of us, if we're lucky to have the opportunity to have yoga asana help us make it better, which is pretty cool. So this is an example of a faulty foundation in the upper body weight-bearing postures. If we begin to place body weight on the hand in this position, it could lead us to challenges in all of the other structures that are connected, meaning not just the hand and the wrist, but also the elbow, the shoulder, and the cervical spine. That's not cool. And so this is a problem we have to be aware of. The fingers and the palms are not actively engaged. They're not present and supporting the body. This is an example of a faulty foundation. Would you build your house? Some of you know the parable. The man who built his house on sand. You know, it does not have a firm foundation versus the man who built the house on rock. You hear that? It's perfect common sense. If this structure here, this beautiful building that we've been so blessed to be in, if they screwed up on the foundation, these walls would not tolerate, and they'd have to condemn this building. That's our body. When our foundation is faulty, then we are structurally challenged. The good news is that we can improve on that, and that's what I'm going to share with you.